Gamer Greg here, and this is GBB Gaming. Thanks for watching this video. Like and subscribe if you want to. In this episode of GBB Gaming, we will be talking about which FarCry game is good, better, and the best based on your comments and opinion on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and 9gag. Thanks for your comments, and I read some interesting opinions from FarCry fans out there, which I will mention later. But first, since we're talking about the FarCry series, we have Vaas on the phone right now for an interview. In this segment, we call Gamer Greg's Interview. Hello Vaas! You know that you're one of the most iconic villain in FarCry series. I'm a big fan of yours.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I said you're one of the most iconic villain in FarCry series.
Okay, thank you.
Can you give us a sample of one of your favorite lines in Far Cry 3? The most famous line that you mentioned to Jason?
Alright, did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
Splendid! What do you think about the upcoming game, Far Cry 5?
This time is going to be different.
It's going to be different! I see! Well, I'm so excited to see Far Cry 5 in February 2018. Thanks Vaas for your time in this interview and good luck!
Thank you.
That interview surprisingly went well compared to my first interview with Trevor. And that's it for Gamer Greg's interview. Let's go to the next segment. It's time for GBB Gaming People's Choice. It's time to find out which Far Cry game is good, better, and best in your opinion. I received a total of 28 comments, 19 from 9gag, 9 from Instagram. Unfortunately, there are no comments from YouTube and Twitter. We will aim for more comments next time. The good Far Cry game in your opinion is Far Cry 2, with a total of 3 comments. Take it away, Greta!
Hello, I'm Greta, the new co-host of Gamer Greg. Kikago commented from 9gag, quote, Far Cry 2 was the best. It's had a challenge, it's had an atmosphere, and it's had a feeling of being alone against the world. But the new ones are more like an MLG, Major League Gaming Playground. And Entropy Dog said, 2 was the best. Far Cry 2, one of the first open world game Ubisoft created. It is a remarkable game for its time, featuring dynamic weather, realistic game graphics, and very cool looking environment. The story is kinda subpar. Your mission is to kill and gun down a notorious gun merchant known as Jackal, which you can only encounter 3 or 4 times in the game. Gameplay involves with a lot of driving, guns blazing, and the annoying malaria attacks. It also has a buddy system, one buddy that can be called to revive you when you're killed, and another one that offers up alternate mission objectives during the main mission. Far Cry 2 is a good game.
Thanks, Greta! Alright, next, let's talk about the better Far Cry game, Far Cry 4, with a total of 6 comments. Back to you, Greta!
Norte Exiliado from Instagram said, I really enjoy Far Cry 4, and Solid P from 9gag commented, 4 was the best so far. It was way too short, but co-op is co-op, and even if 3 was a better game, 4 was more fun. 4 was also one of the first games using that game engine. Spoiler alert! You can finish this game without playing it. Just sit and wait for 20 minutes.
Don't move, I will be right back.
The lead character of Far Cry 4 is AJ, a slightly less likable version of Jason Brody. The story is about him returning to his home Kyrat to grant his mother's dying wish to scatter her ashes at Lakshmana. Pagan Min, the oppressive ruler of Kyrat, is the main villain of this game, doing a superb voice acting and dialogue. The environment of Kyrat is beautiful with dense bushes, lush grasses, and the map is more vertical, where you'll use grappling hook to climb up. There are also various options and some objectives at times, karma system, and don't forget, Far Cry 4 co-op is amazing. Far Cry 4 is a better game.
Now, it's time to talk about which Far Cry game is the best in your opinion. Having a total of 14 comments, 9 from 9gag and 5 on Instagram, the best Far Cry game is Far Cry 3. Hit it, Greta!
The bad joke from Instagram said, Far Cry 3 was excellent, while Muffin Moister from 9gag mentioned, according to recent studies, if you say anything else than Far Cry 3 was the best, you might be a slight homosexual. Personally, I agree with the people on the internet with this one. I love Far Cry 3 because of this unforgettable mission I played, Burning Weed Mission. Jason Brody and his friends are on a vacation trip in a tropical island where you are captured by the pirates and held for ransom. Vaas, the secondary antagonist in Far Cry 3, is the most badass and charismatic villain in Far Cry 3 series. The tropical island in this game looks amazing, water effects is incredible, and the environment looks dynamic. Love the crafting system of this game. Killing a specific animal to craft a certain equipment or gathering a specific plant for medicine is so addicting. Far Cry 3 is the best. Here are the tally of votes from your comments. Back to you, Gamer Greg.
That's awesome, Greta! Now let's go to the last segment of this show. Unboxing by Gamer Greg. As you can see, I have a mystery box here that I will open. A random fan out there sent this box. I'm so excited! Let's find out what's inside. Let me see what's inside. Oh, it's a poo! Ugh, it has a foul stench. I'll just throw this shit away from me. Maybe getting free gifts from somebody you don't know might not be a good idea after all. I guess that's it. I'm Greg, and this is Good, Better, Best Gaming.